Gemini, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Gemini, sun, moon, and rising sign. And this is an energy reading. So please take it where and how it resonates in your life, because this is your message. And if you're not a Gemini, this is absolutely your message. It would not have shown up on the feed if you didn't draw it into you. There's something here that you need to hear. And this is where your message begins. You're about to make a decision, because this came up kind of wonky. You're about to make a decision, right? For some reason you didn't want to. You didn't know how you felt about something. Well, now you fucking do. And now it's time to call it. Or somebody who's been keeping you in limbo because they didn't know how they felt about you. They about to know. They about to know. And they're about to work it out. So I think somebody wants to make peace with you. Somebody wants to make something work with you. Somebody wants to grow. It's almost like now you know. Oh, now you know. I'm going to show you the cards. Just let me finish. Okay. Oh, no. See, that wanted to come out. I'm glad I kept. Okay. You weren't sure. Now you're sure that something has a huge advantage, or the direction of expansion and growth, an opportunity is coming your way, and you're going to move on this really quick. Or if you were legitimately deciding about a Sagittarius, or they were deciding about you, they're going to make moves real quick, or you're just going to bum rush them because now you're absolutely certain about them. But I think this, for generally speaking, this is something that you know is valuable. You are certain of it. You're like, I got to act on it. I got to act on it now. I know that this is the direction. I know that this is a huge opportunity, and you're going to start to see things start to work out in terms of opportunity. The flow has turned on heavy. The floodgates have opened, and you are riding that fucking wave of, now I'm certain. Now I'm for sure. Now I know what's valuable. Now I know what I got to go after. I got to fight for. And that is 100% what's happening, or it's happening to you in that somebody's finally fighting for you. Somebody's finally fighting for you. So we have an offer of great value, an offer of great worth, an offer of great success, an offer of great love, an offer maybe when you're in a low point in your life. An offer that you thought you would never get. An offer that you thought was going to absolutely be denied to you in every way. An offer that you thought you had been kept from or blocked from, or there was a situation that had isolated you, or that you felt completely robbed and degraded. And now there's resources coming in that are going to, that are going to help you. Maybe at a time of need, offering something to somebody in a time of need, offering something to somebody that you had cut off, or they had cut you off. Well, now the cutoff game is for real, and the money is coming back on, or the resources are coming back on, or somebody is coming towards you that you didn't think would ever come towards you, or ever come towards you again. And holy shit. This is the devil energy. You were afraid. There was a lot of fear here. Fear of which direction to choose. Fear that you'd make the wrong choice. Because we have 2 of Wands here. Right? Well, now you're making a choice. Now you're making a decision. This is a real trigger pull. Not trigger as in emotional trigger, but like you're finally pulling the trigger on something. You're finally able to pull the trigger on something. That's what you are. That's what you're doing. This is maybe this is like there was huge debt. There was huge addiction. There was huge like obligation that was weighing you down. Something was pressuring you. Fear of moving forward. Somebody was really afraid. For whatever reason it was, maybe you were afraid to move, maybe you were afraid to change direction. But this is the confrontation of that fear. And it's also a sense of a huge offer where, like I said, you had been denied it. You had been denied access for so long. And now you are not denied access anymore. No, it is, the floodgates are open wide for you. Let's get a moon card. Let's see if there's anything going on beneath the surface. I'm sure there is. There always is. Have faith in your dreams. You're moving forward. You're moving forward because you know it's worth fighting for. And even if you feel a little, you're not undeserving of it. You're sure of it. What do you need to release and let go? You need to release and let go of the fear and the addiction and the shit in your life that was holding you back. In reverse, bring love into the situation. That was in reverse. Something was draining you. This isn't going to be a popular decision. That's the problem, because it's Aquarius energy. People aren't happy that you're doing this, but ultimately, you're not afraid of it. And maybe for some reason, a lot of other people are, but you're not afraid of it. This is part of your journey. You are going against the crowd here, Gemini. Happy birthday, Doug Denny. You are going against the crowd here. And that's maybe why you were really hesitant. I don't know what people will feel like. I don't know if I should do this because popular judgment, or because I know doing something like this is going to isolate me. It's like, do I stand my ground and move forward with what I know is right? Or do I do what's popular and what other people want me to do, or what will make them feel comfortable? And you're choosing your own instincts. You're choosing your own instincts and intuition because you understand it's like you see an opportunity that other people don't, and they're angry at you for it because they only see it as you're doing the wrong thing. It's not right. But you know what? It is right. It is right. Hold on. I'm still with you. I'm still with you. I need to find the deck. Message in a bottle. That's information that's coming in. It's just come in. So in other words, you're getting information that's just come into you that I think makes you realize that it's almost like God saying you have information, or you have access to information that other people don't. Right? I just heard delayed gratification, but I think that's more, maybe I'm trying to understand what it means. What I want to know is, what is this message? Go the distance. So you have started something and it is making you unpopular. It's not a popular opinion. And it's based on what you know, and either your intuition, your experience, all of them together, a decision to move forward even though it is not popular, and stand your ground, because this will isolate you, and maybe it already has. But you know that this is the best way. You know that this is the best way to make something valuable, or because you know it has value in it. And it's saying message in a bottle, and deep knowing and understanding. So intuitively, you already knew and understood this. And this over the past 2 full moons. We just had a full moon. This might come to fruition in clarity. Jesus, we're in Aries season. in Taurus season, in another month, it'll be the Scorpio full moon. God wants you to keep going. That's why you're seeing this message. I think because there are doubts, and those doubts are human. They're natural, right? Because we're human, and especially you're a mutable sign. You like being a part of a group. You like having your community around you. That's fucking fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And you're supposed to pause and be like, well, how is this going to affect the people around me? And how is it going to affect me if they isolate me or if they don't want to be around me anymore? How is that going to make me feel? How is that going to do? Right? It's almost like, no, it's almost exactly like that. That's why you were pensive. That's why you're not pensive anymore. You're pulling the trigger even if it means you're risking the love that you are comfortable with. The community that you're comfortable with. You're doing that because you're going all the way. You know that this is right when other people don't know it's right. You may know that this is better for them even when they don't know it's better for them. And there's information coming in. We're going to get that fucking information. There's information coming in that confirms your intuition. So God's saying, hold out. It may even be for 2 more months that you just have to hold the fuck out. But hold out. Because something is going to happen. Something is going to, you have to let this all play out. You can't stop now. You go the distance, it will come to fruition. People make fun of me using that word, but I don't really know another word to say it. It will happen the way that you've grown it to happen. You'll bear the fruit of your labor. It's like maybe somebody who doesn't know better. I think we all know, but you take a tiny seed. That's what it kind of is. Let me give you this metaphor. It's like you knew this tiny seed was going to grow a beautiful fruit tree. And everybody else, you bought this tiny seed home to your family. And they said, you spent all our fucking money on that? Are you fucking serious? And you're like, this is going to feed us for generations. And you're like, this can't even feed us tonight. But you knew. And you planted the seed. And you dealt with the hunger. You dealt with it. And the little sprout came. And they're like, oh, wow, we didn't think anything would come of that. But that's not going to feed us. Are we going to pick it? Let's pick it because we can eat this little. Don't pick it. Don't pick it. Don't pick it. It's got to grow. And now you're fighting them off. They're like, well, we're hungry. We're hungry. We need this now. No. Wait. So you defended your tree because you knew what it was growing. And you were playing the long game. Keep going the distance. Protect that tree. It is going to yield the fruit that you predicted. Bam. Bam. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. Select all notifications. Then you'll get notified when I go live. This is the only place I do free, live, public tarot card readings. So if you want to join, you got to get notified. And if you're looking for a personal reading, I do provide those. Please check out my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. It's the only place that you can book with me, but it's the place you can book with me. We got spirit messages in here. Peridot, life lessons. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. And that's where you're taking a real long, good, hard look at yourself and saying, I don't have to recreate this in my mind. I don't have to recreate this in my space. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this. I can learn the lesson. It's almost like God's like, you're not giving up because you already know. You're not giving up because you've already been here and you've seen it happen too many times. You've given up on something and then somebody else made it work. You know, you walk away from the slot machine just as the jackpot was about. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's a gamble, but life is a kind of fucking gamble. You know, most of the time we ain't sure about shit. And the only thing that makes something happen is because we've decided that it's going to happen. Now, you've decided something is going to happen, Gemini. You stick to that. Because it will. Because you stuck to it. Spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Damn. You are all for the readjustment. You are not for the popularity. You are for the progress. You don't care about your popularity or yourself or your own image anymore. What you care about is the right thing to do, doing the right thing, knowing what the right thing is, even when other people don't. You can break free from, that's what you're doing. You're the generational curse breaker. You're the generational breaker. You're the breaker of the norm. You're the breaker of the norm. And that's hard to be. Oh, stop. I didn't answer the question, did I? I didn't say, what is the message in the bottle? Ooh, God, I love you. What is the message in the bottle? What is the information that comes in for Gemini that they need to know? 5 of Swords. Who fucking fucked with you? Who fucking hurt you? Who fucking is intentionally trying to attack you? Gemini, and if you know Geminis, you're cross-watching, your Gemini knows who hurt you. Your Gemini knows who planned to attack you. Your Gemini knows somebody's strategy. That's the message in the bottle that came. They know the intentional malice that was headed in the direction. They know. They have that information. That's the information that is coming through. And that's why you know very clearly what is actually hurting people. And that's why you're making the decisions that you're making. Because you know that this is the solution. They found out what was making them sick. Or they found out they found out the harmful energy. Right? And they also found out that somebody was planning and plotting this for the future. To fuck with you. Or to destroy or bring shit down. They also understand the weak spot in somebody else's chain. And they know how to bring somebody else down. They know the destruction. They know the path of destruction. They know how to keep you away from it, or they know how to break down the walls that need to be broken down to help you out, or to really break down whatever was harming people or blocking people. They know what has to come down. Or they know that somebody had future plans to hurt, attack, or harm, right? It's like scooping out the cancer before the cancer gets you, because they knew that it was there and it was plotting and it was about to attack. Or they know the strategy to bring down the enemy. They know how to kill something that needs to be killed. And I mean that metaphorically. Either way you want to look at it, let's go to the extended because we got more to say.